this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed. It was the charisma. It was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's going to look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, this is a dream for a lot of mixed martial arts fans, and yourself, Daniel, a guy who at one point could have fought Fedor Emelianenko. He and Dana White on the same page. We got Fedor in the octagon.
I'm glad it didn't happen because let me tell you something about Fedor. He's unknown. He's an enigma. We all want to know, what is Fedor Emelianenko? What does he look like in the UFC? We finally get to find out. We know that he has a crazy high-level skill set, but we never knew how he would fare against the absolute best in the world. Tonight we find out. If I had to guess, I would think he was just okay.
And you got the sense with Fedor that he wasn't going to wholly enjoy retirement if he did not check this box. Fedor Emelianenko at long last on the greatest proving ground in the sport. The last emperor, Fedor Emelianenko, steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Five rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Bruce the Dragon Lee. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Fedor.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here he is, the founding father of modern MMA, Bruce Lee, ready to go for round one. The speed and the angles just absurd, and a hard guy to simulate in training. You think you got a beat on him, and then you end up twitching on the canvas. So we'll see how the opponent chooses to defend Bruce Lee here in the early going. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Beautiful kick to the body. Early connection with the left from the champ.
Good jab.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, and he lands another counter strike here. He has landed several in this round. And if you are a counter striking stylist, you can do worse than watching this guy compete. Beautiful job defensively, head movement, foot movement, and ultimately finding a home for these counter shots repeatedly in this round.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Back mount now. Rear naked choke. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. And there Another strike gets through on the ground. All right, so Emelianenko's got his back yet again. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Right into side control. Emelianenko's back in full mount.
Big ground and pound.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
He's got to be careful here. That was nice. This is a terrible position.
All right, so Emelianenko's got his back again.
Protect against the choke.
Oh, in the mouth.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Emelianenko's right back to the full mount here. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Gonna try to take his opponent's back here, and he does. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Emelianenko.
Now he's going full mount. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
All right, so Emelianenko's got his back yet again.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get free.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yeah.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
1 minute now to go in round one.
He's got to be careful here.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do you do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Emelianenko. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping forward. They're excited.
Oh, how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
That's some good takedown defense right there. Single leg attempt, no good. Second round, straight ahead.
All right, man, take a seat. Come on, let's get your act together now. I know you're better than this, okay? We're not gonna let this guy outwork us. You're gonna go out this round and you're gonna outwork him.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. All right, here we go with our next round. You don't want to hang out fighting off of your back too long, but he certainly did look like a fish out of water, moving very well defensively to avoid some of those ground strikes.
Oh, yeah, he did a good job. What he did was move on the bottom, so his opponent had to focus more on following his hips as opposed to throwing his punches. And it showed in the little damage that he took on the bottom. And eventually, now as we start the next round, it may discourage his opponent from chasing.
Huge strike lands there, DC.
Landed that massive shot. Now we can try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Man, his jab is good. There it is. Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook. All right, so we're starting to see some swelling now, DC. We'll see if he can make some adjustments defensively.
He's taking too many of these shots up top. I mean, he's got to move his head right away. He's waiting, being reactive. You got to be active in your motions before your opponent sets up their attacks. Trading good shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing. Oh! He's hurting bad here.
Well, that knee strike attempt blocked by Emelianenko. Efficient with that jab, doubles up on it now. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times. Oh, big right hand.
Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Uppercut lands. And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? Picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Big shot landed for both guys. Oh! Oh!
Left hand there inside.
Oh, just opening up on him now.
Oh, collar tie. Emelianenko goes for the takedown. Unable to land. One of the better takedown artists out there. Nothing doing on that attempt. Oh, nice. Oh, he's wobbled now.
Big right hand.
Low kick lands flush. So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2. Now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Oh, big knee to the body. Well,
both tough, both durable. Take a step back. What a phenomenal fight.
So the swelling at this point appears to be critical. UFC President Dana White to our left looks concerned. What's the referee waiting for?
I mean, the time is now to pull the plug on this fight. I don't think anyone would have a problem.
All right, so the referee has called a halt to the action here, likely to have the doctor come in and look at the swelling around that eye. Not good, DC.
You cannot allow these fighters to dictate and determine whether or not they can go. When you have this type of swelling, you got to take a close look to see if the guy can compete.
He's taking a close look. Going back to the referee, looks as though he's going to allow the action to continue. Fans like that decision, but for the compromised fighter, maybe got to take some chances.
He's going to take a lot of chances now because he's got to rush. He cannot be as patient as he intended to be with that amount of swelling.
Man, doesn't take a lot of these kicks to produce redness. Look at the left side of his body there. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And they separate after exiting the clinch. 30 seconds to go in round 2. Beautiful. Unable to connect there. 15 seconds to go.
Taking for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
10 minutes in the books.
Stop.
All right, we head back to the stools, and hopefully this is not the end of the fight, but I don't have to tell you fans out there, the swelling on the face has gotten extreme, and I do believe this fight could end at any moment.
Good. Now, I need your defense to be strong.
All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, so next round underway here, and you got to admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's clearly paid dividends here tonight. We have 2 legitimately fresh fighters here as we hit this next round.
High volume on both sides, and both of these guys are giving it as good as they're taking.
He's hurt bad.
Oh, nice bounce shot.
Lee's able to switch his stance here. We'll see how the defense responds. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Man, both fighters realizing a lot of success early. Back and forth we go. Fedor Emelianenko gets absolutely pelted by that head kick.
Nice punch to the head.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Oh, solid kicks are landing. He has most certainly found the range on the feet. Effective punch there by Emelianenko.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Well, he's got a pretty good side kick, and you saw it right there.
He did it great, and it pushed his opponent back.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Fighter lands a jab.
Dude's in a good flow state, landing punch after punch.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting.
Oh, he's got him hurt badly now. He's now dealing with a cheek cut. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there. Now some separation from his clinch position.
Hands high, hands high.
Side kick, well done. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
90 seconds now to go in the round.
Oh! He's hurt bad. Oh, nice right hand.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Oh! All right, so at this point, the ringside position would be well within his right to stop the fight as the referee calls for him once again.
We get it. Toughness on full display, but this damage is too much. You gotta stop the fight.
Yeah, that's going to do it. All right, fans don't like it, but he was rendered essentially a one-eyed fighter, and that is the end. It goes into the books as a TKO via doctor stoppage.
Well, he looks upset at the doctor's decision, but in time, he will accept that this is probably better for his fighting future.
Got to play better defense. All right, so the doctor stoppage comes in the middle of this round, and ultimately too much damage sustained to that eye, and he was unable to continue.
Well, you saw it over the course of the fight. The swelling got worse and worse, and over time, the referee has to truly think about the well-being of the fighter. In doing that, called in the physician. Physician came and took a look, and you see the decision that was made.
Here's Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Fedor!
Well, DC, you know what it's like to be the UFC heavyweight champion. It's not the easiest belt to defend. Kind of made it look easy tonight.
I mean, that's why the belt changes and changes so fast. Things change so quick at heavyweight. But with this gentleman, with this guy, you know that he has all the skills to reign atop